we don't know how Mike Tyson at 59 takes a punch from a 28.
Exactly.
Welcome back to the Controlled Sounds Podcast. Thank you all for tuning in. This is episode 87. Today we're going to be talking about a bunch of different things. We're going to start off with the Penguin, as it just finished this past Sunday.
Yes.
So, honestly, it was a great show. I think Colin Farrell was probably...
Colin Farrell should win an Emmy, I think, for that.
The Jurassic transformation he does.
Yeah, you know what it is? It's crazy that he sits there for like 4 or 5 hours and puts that thing on, right? Because didn't he say it takes like 4 or 5 hours? He looks unrecognizable, which is crazy.
And it's a good, this is amazing.
Yeah. And to be honest,
you could only see it in the eyes.
And you know what? To be honest, he really wasn't that good in the Batman original movie.
No, he was.
He was good. He was a memorable character. He was good. But Steve, this put him like immediate love him.
Yeah.
Steve immediate love him the whole time. Steve immediate love him the whole time until that last episode.
Well, yeah, spoilers in the next few minutes, but it definitely sucked seeing Vic get killed.
Yeah.
And I've been seeing theories online that Batman at the end, where the bat signal shows up, he actually saves Vic, and he becomes Red Hood, and against Vic becomes Red Hood again and fights against.
That would be pretty cool. I like Red Hood. Red Hood's a good one. Red Hood's like a version of Robin, isn't it? Is Red Hood the version of Robin? No, it's not the version
unnamed
of Robin.
Criminal wearing a red dome-shaped hoodie, red dome-shaped hood, who, after a chance encounter with Batman, is disfigured by chemicals, becomes insane, giving birth to his future Joker persona, Jason Todd as Red Hood.
Yeah, Jason Todd's. You know why I remember this guy? I played that game, Gotham Knights.
Yeah.
And they're all in that thing.
I'm just looking up. Is Vic really dead in Penguin?
I don't think he is. I don't think you can kill a character like that.
It says.
It had good characters.
It says Vic is dead. Sophia's back in Arkham. The last thing Oz's mom said to him was basically that she hated him, and now she's trapped in a perpetual hell. So basically, the Penguin won the crime boss game at the expense of ruining as many lives as possible. And this is the Hollywood Reporter. But yeah. I mean, on Reddit, they're saying he's still alive.
Yeah, he's still alive.
Because it was the fastest chokeout.
Yeah. And you know what it was, too? They were saying he didn't take the money because he wanted to rob him. He took the money to make it look like it was a robbery, so they can't pin a murder on. It made it look like somebody mugged him.
He had $20.
Yeah, but I'm saying it makes it look like
dollars,
makes it look like somebody mugged him to take the money.
They also said he threw his ID, so they can't ID the body.
Yes.
And he has no family to ID the body.
Exactly.
And that girl left town.
Exactly.
From the first 2 episodes. So on Reddit, the Penguin thread, it says, "Hear me out before scrutinizing me," and the replies. Vic is still alive. In that scene where Penguin chokes him out, we see Oz leave his body right next to the pond. I think that detail was intentionally left by the creators of the show. Yes. I believe Bruce will find Vic's body, somehow revive him. Maybe the Penguin only knocked him unconscious and didn't actually snap his neck. This could set the stage for Vic to go on a Red Hood arc and seek revenge against Oz.
Oh, that would be a good one.
There were way too many Red Hood parallels with Vic for the show to just ignore them. Let me know what y'all think. And
they made him like a big character that I can't see them killing him in one season, and then.
But it also I feel like there's a potential possibility where they made Oz like a lovable character, like a lovable.
And
villain.
They wanted to.
You hate him at the end of the show.
Yeah, at the end of the show.
You're who is this guy?
Shit.
You find out what really happened with his brothers.
He lost his brothers in the
killed
sewer.
His brothers. Kills Vic, and he had this weird ideology with his mom.
Yeah.
He had his girlfriend put the mother's dress on.
And you know what was interesting about the end too? at the end, he kept staring at. You know how he kept staring at the mayor? Like he was staring. Yo, he was staring at.
Well, the mayor is from.
But yeah, the Batman. But I'm just saying, he was like staring like intently at the mayor, like he wanted that position. And
like that, there's a possibility like there's a jump with the Batman 2.
Yeah.
And Penguin gets that position of power.
Yeah. You know what I think that it's gonna do, because they said there was a couple like little things in the last episode when he was in the courtroom.
Mm-hmm.
You could see the drapes that they had owls on them. They're hinting that it could be the Court of Owls, could be the villain for the second. That's what I think it could. I could see it because it's more of like,
it was like a mafia show, basically, inside of
inside of
Batman universe.
In the Batman universe,
and it was such a cool concept. I think Sophia played the actress that played Sophia.
That's why they have to have a cool. They have to have a cool villain.
Yeah.
They can't have anything crazy. I think the Court of Owls would be perfect.
Yeah, that would be good.
I think that would be the best one, honestly. Or Scarecrow. Scarecrow would be a good one too.
Yeah.
I think like a thing that's not like too abnormal for the Batman 2, like Mr. Freeze would have been too crazy. Like something like that would have been too crazy.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Poison Ivy would have been too something like where
it's almost like a realistic Batman.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
When Batman jumps off the building when he's running away from the cops, he's literally like
scared shitless.
Yeah, like he's like breathing heavy. Like
yeah,
like they never showed that aspect of Batman in The Dark Knight, or like they just basically showed him. Obviously, Bruce Wayne had the confidence of everything. He's a billionaire, whatever, and he's. Basically,
when is it supposed to come out, the Batman?
It got pushed back, I believe.
It's not supposed to. It's supposed to film like soon, I think, right? And like within like the next month or two.
2026. It was supposed to come out in 2025.
They pushed it back because of production, right, or something.
Is that a real? Yeah, that's IMDb. So they're saying Mr. Freeze is gonna be in it. Look, this is, I'm assuming, a fan art.
Oh yeah, it's pretty cool. I don't know.
I don't think he's gonna look like that, Mr. Freeze.
I don't think they're gonna put Freeze because I think he's too like
animated.
Yeah, he's too animated.
He might be like a later villain.
Yeah.
Or he might not have like the Mr. Freeze powers.
He might be like a penguin in the first Batman.
Yeah, and they make
he's like a side character.
They also said that the Joker is gonna have his own show, so that's gonna be exciting.
I want to see more of him.
Another fascinating aspect that was revealed is that Sofia Gigante's half sister is
Catwoman.
And it's all a pretty cool like how it's all webbing together.
Yeah.
And I watched the Batman back. It was a great.
It's a great watch. It really is. It is a good watch.
I feel like I didn't appreciate it the first time as much.
Yeah.
But it's great, all around great movie. So much goes on. But that's enough about the Penguin. We're very happy. I mean, I would definitely agree with the fact that it got a 95.
Yeah, and it probably should have been. It should win Emmys.
Yeah.
He should win Best Actor. She probably would bring Best Supporting Actress. Like all that, they should win every Emmy.
Whereas Gotham City and the Penguin is in New Jersey.
Oh wow, is it?
Yeah,
oh,
that's where it takes place. Because that's where I.
That's crazy.
It's pretty cool, like how they play, like with there's so many parallels.
Yes.
State of New Jersey, Suicide Squad, Gotham City to be in the state of New Jersey. Yeah. Okay, so now moving on to more realistic things. Let's talk about some sports. I'm pulling up the statistics. NFL leading.
NFL leaders, stats.
And NBA leaders as well.
Yeah.
And
right now, the leader probably for MVP, who do you think it is? It's probably Lamar Jackson right now.
I don't even think anyone's close.
No.
Joe Burrow has 3 more yards than him. Unless
the Kansas City Chiefs go undefeated, and
no.
Mahomes plays a little bit better than his stats are. Then it's possible.
I don't even think.
Now,
right now, Mahomes.
What's Lamar Jackson's stats look like right now?
Let's see. Complete leaders, offensive leaders. Lamar Jackson is currently at 669 yards.
Okay.
He's averaging 266.9
How many
yards per game.
passing touchdowns he has?
He has 24 passing touchdowns.
How many interceptions?
2.
Oh, wow. All right, yeah, he's probably going.
No, it's not about probably. It's about that.
We're about halfway through the season, right? Or a little bit more than halfway through the season?
Next week's game 11.
Oh, more than halfway through the season.
Yeah. There's no way. Mahomes would literally have to go on like a 15 touchdown pass streak with no interceptions.
Yeah.
Because he has 12 to his 9.
Yeah.
He has 12 touchdowns against 9 interceptions.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, Mahomes is still able to win games.
Yeah.
It's not about that, but it's about the fact that like Lamar
is on another level.
He facilitates everything that has to do with that offense. I mean,
you could give it to Derrick Henry too. Derrick Henry's been playing good.
Yeah,
and even Barkley.
Jamar Chase has had a great year. Justin Jefferson has had a great year. Yeah. Wow, Zay Flowers, he's top 5 in receiving. I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's had a couple good games. Yeah, it really has. Jamar Chase is leading in receiving yards?
Yeah, I mean.
What does he have right now? How many yards?
981 to Justin Jefferson. The next, he's 150 yards
more than Jefferson.
The second person. So he's literally a whole game. I mean, did Jamar Chase have a bye yet?
Nah, next week.
Exactly. So that definitely does have a factor.
Well, he also went for
one
2.
game.
He went for 200. He went for 200 yards.
Right?
He went for 200 yards twice this year.
Wow. And he had 3 touchdowns for one of those other games.
Yeah,
So now let's look at the NBA players and their statistics. Who do you think is... I don't know if you saw points.
Points is probably Anthony Davis, right?
Nope.
Leading the league. Oh, is it Jokic?
Nope. He's 5. Jokic is 5. Davis is 2.
Who the fuck is 1?
Number 1 is Antetokounmpo.
Oh, because he had that 59-point game the other night. That's why. And then he scored like 35.
He's averaging 33.3 per game. Davis is at 30.2.
Yeah.
Jason Tatum's at 30.2. So they're both tied for number 2.
Yeah.
LaMelo Ball is actually number 4.
Oh well, LaMelo Ball's playing good this year.
But I think if we stop the season, we said this last time. We had a disagreement about it, but I think Jokic is definitely
Jokic is on
regardless of the wins and losses the teams have.
He's got fucking.
He's averaging a triple double,
yeah,
but clean, like a clean triple double.
Like 2-3 points, 2-3 rebounds.
No, he's averaging 13.7 rebounds, 11.7 assists, and 29.7 points.
Yeah. I think, to be honest, I think they're wasting his talent over there. They should be. See, they should have won.
Why? What's their standings?
They suck. They're fucking. What are they? 5-5, 8-5.
Oh, they're 7-3.
Oh, they're 7-3.
They turned it around.
Oh, all right.
They turned it around because they had a slow start to the season.
Yeah.
But Chris, when you have a guy like that, there's no way you could.
Yeah.
So they lost the first game, second game, won the third game, lost the fourth game, lost the fifth game. So in 5 games, they only won. Oh no, I apologize. One of those was a couple of those
preseason games.
So they lost to Thunder. They lost to the Clippers.
Mm-hmm.
They beat the Raptors.
Yeah. They
beat the Nets. They beat the Nets, and they lost to the Timberwolves. So out of the first 5 games, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3. They lost 3 out of the 5 games. So they were 3-2 to the start of the season.
All right.
And now they're 7-3.
Yeah, so they got hot. They got hot at the end.
I mean, Chris, when you have a guy that's averaging a triple double, you could basically put kindergartners in there and
You're
be able
You
to
are right.
be able to at least win games. He's phenomenal. It's amazing how good he is at basketball.
Yeah.
I do think in the long term, those averages will come down. Like I think he'll still average a triple double.
Yeah, but he might not be 29.
Where's SGA been?
He's been, to be honest, it's been a little rough for him. I think the
Wembyana.
Yeah, he had a 50-point game the other night.
Yeah, but it's not even that. He's averaging almost four
blocks a game. Yep.
And his stats are awesome. Like
Yeah.
I mean, his highlight films, the way he jumps, turns around and blocks the player.
It's fantastic.
3-pointers made. LaMelo's winning that. Anthony Edwards is second. Third is Tyler Herro. Fourth, Tatum. And fifth.
LaMelo Balls, bro. He's been playing fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I like LaMelo.
How is the Hornets doing?
They should be probably. I would say they're at least a 500 team, right? They got to be a 5. I think they're a 500 team. Oh no, they're 4-7.
Wow,
unfortunate.
They'll probably end up being a 500.
Yeah, they'll probably be a 500. They'll probably be a playing tournament team.
Yeah, but
what was I gonna say? Can you check who's favorite to win the NBA Cup right now? I'm curious to know because the NBA Cup's on tonight again.
2024.
It was on. Yeah.
Celtics are minus 225. Mavericks are 180. Thunder is 550, and the Knicks are plus 800.
Oh wow.
Let me see the finals now.
Finals is probably Celtics minus. Actually, honestly, the Cavs could have popped up there. The Cavs.
They're having a phenomenal start.
13-0 they are right now.
Wait, they still haven't lost?
Still haven't lost.
I mean, I don't really watch.
To be honest, it also has to do with scheduling too.
They had an easy.
They're not playing too many great teams out there. But
have they played the Celtics?
Once, I think they beat them in overtime. I think.
So they're having a great start. Plus 260 of the Celtics.
And who's second?
Mavericks plus 1,000. Oh no, I apologize. Second is Thunder. Third is Knicks.
The Knicks is still third, really?
Why they were always third when they got Karl Anthony Towns?
Even when they were always third.
I feel like they are getting.
What's their plus minus? What was it? Plus what? 800.
Plus 800.
Oh wow, that's amazing.
I mean, like theoretically, they play tonight.
They
should.
The Nets tonight.
They should
and then
wipe
Sunday,
the Nets.
and then Monday
they should wipe the Nets. They should have beat that Bulls team the other night. They came back from a 23-point deficit.
Yeah.
And if it wasn't for Josh Hart's foul, they would have won that game.
They would have won that game. Yeah.
But I mean, you could say that a lot.
Yeah, but you're
so they verse the Nets tonight and Sunday.
And then they play Washington, right?
And then they play the Wizards.
The Jazz.
Then they play the Suns and then the Jazz.
So they should win the next 4 to 5.
And then they got a couple tough teams. They got the Nuggets, Mavericks, Hornets, Pelicans, Magic, Hornet. All right. I mean, oh wow, they play Spurs on Christmas Day.
I think 12 o'clock game, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool. But I mean, we're excited. We're gonna be we'll be talking about more statistics and more players.
And we'll be watching for this NBA Cup. I'm excited about the NBA. I like the NBA Cup. It's fun.
Lastly, we got Jake Paul and Mike Tyson fighting tonight, and John Jones fighting tomorrow.
Yep.
So,
what's your predictions?
I don't know. I want to say Mike Tyson, but I also think that
I think if we're smart people and we're not going with our heart and we're using our brains, we all say Mike Tyson's old. He's almost 60.
Yeah.
Jake Paul's a young man.
Yeah.
He's got something to prove.
Well, I also I'm worried about the fact that I mean, we'll see. Because fighting's tough. All it takes is one punch.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
We don't know how Mike Tyson at 59 takes a punch from a 28.
Exactly.
But at the same time,
we don't know how Jake Paul takes a
Mike
punch.
Tyson. But it's also a 59-year-old Mike Tyson.
Yes.
So we'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens.
John Jones is gonna walk through him.
I think he's gonna walk through him, and I think at the end
he'll call out Pereira and
I think he's
Aspinall.
I think depending on how he beats Stipe, if he walks through Stipe,
the way he walked through Gane,
he's calling out the both of them.
Yeah,
he'll do Aspinall first, Pereira second, Pereira first, Aspinall second. He wants 2 more fights, I think.
You and Nick said that Dana White said no to he's afraid of ruining Pereira's run.
Yeah,
because if Pereira gets
and
white,
Steve, he don't want to upset Aspinall because Aspinall's been asking for
John Jones. But yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens. We'll see how this weekend goes with the fights.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Very excited, and honestly, the women's fight tonight's gonna be really good.
Yeah, it's a 4 title. I think it's like 4 titles.
Yeah,
or something like that. So
it's amazing. So I'm very excited. Should be a good weekend of fights. Good weekend of basketball.
Good weekend of everything. Yeah. Good weekend of sports.
Yeah, and I mean, we'll definitely catch up on some of the statistic leaders in NBA and NFL, and then we also got fantasy football and fantasy basketball. We can catch up on the next one.
Yes.
So we'll see you next time. Thank you all for tuning in to episode 87, and we will see you soon.